Hello, beautiful people. We're live. I'm here waiting for the first one to arrive, and I can see we are two. Hello, Jay. I can see you. I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me, Jay? Thank you for that. Walter, how are you? I'm trying to set up my chat so that I can respond to you people. But I'm so grateful that you're here. Yes, I can see Walter. Thank God you're fine. What are you up to? Walter is here to support me, Jay. He doesn't need to be a YouTuber to be here. I'm trying to set up so that I can chat with you live through text on the computer. Yes, we're live. Thank you so much for coming. Walter, how is Nairobi? Are you still in Nairobi? Yes, Walter is here to support me. And Jay, how was your journey? Did you make it safely? Oh, that's great. Let's catch up as we wait to... Great. We're now okay. I hope you can now see me. Sorry about that. My internet was buffering. I just had to recharge. So I'm here home alone. Not really alone. The kids are already asleep. And I thought, why not chat up my YouTube family? And I'm glad you're here to chat with me. I can see we're now 3. I know of Jay and Walter. Welcome, our 3rd member. Say something. Walter, when are you visiting us again? We've missed you. Jay, where did you go? Let a story. It's a tough one, this journey of YouTube. I'm learning every day. This is actually my first live after I resumed. And I'm trying this time to stick until monetization. And this is a great way to earn watch hours. So if you stick around, you're really helping. And if you have any questions for me, I'll be glad to answer them for you. Where do people go? Hello, hello. So as I'm waiting, let me share some little information about me. I relocated to the village about 3 years ago, because if you're in Nairobi right now, you know how hard it gets when you're in the city and you do not have really anything to do there that ties you down. That was our case. And then we have a friend who lives here in Korealand. Her name is Ven. Shout out to you, Ven, if you ever watch this live. So I was seeing her posting a lot about her farming business, maize farming. And then I thought of asking her what it entails. And then we decided to pay her a visit, and we were inspired. And that is about the summary of how we got ourselves here. Because seeing the productivity of the land here, in Korealand, the land is so expansive. And the people here do not really use it maximally, because I think they were born and inherited the land, so for them, it's not a big deal. So you have people with about 75 acres of land, which is a lot, and others know what to do with it, but majority do not know what to do with the land. But of course, nowadays the land is getting smaller and smaller in Korealand, because now people have multiplied. There are more people, more sons to share the inheritance. So the cake is getting smaller and smaller. But initially they had a lot to share between the brothers. So most people have expansive lands, especially in the sides of Kehancha. When you walk through the areas there, you can see large expanses of land. And so if you're interested in farming, come to Korea. Come to Korea and find large expanses of land for your farming. Welcome, welcome. I can see 2 people watching. You can say something, ask me anything. Today I'm here to talk and answer as much as I can. It's like a Q&A session with Lynn Afros. Someone was asking me why Lynn Afros. So Lynn is like my name, the last bit of my name, Caroline. So that's where I took the Lynn from. And then Afros, to be honest, was initially meant to be about Afros the hair. But now, that was around 3 years ago when I started the channel. And then I gave up. I gave up on the channel because I had a lot going on and I didn't keep up with the posting. And then later this year, I was inspired by content creators around my area. We have a lot of them in Korealand because right here in Korealand is where Amarwa, the big YouTuber, comes from. If you don't know him, you can check him out. So he's called Amarwa on YouTube, brother to D Mwango and David Jr. So he has this big party going on at his place, and his place happens to be like about 10 minutes drive from my place. So it's so close. And because I've been watching him and I've been watching how many YouTubers were going to his place, and they were really, the vibes were positive. And right now, because we do farming, we're just waiting for the maize to dry up. So there isn't much to do as we wait. We'll be harvesting in around, I think, early January or late December. And so I'm making use of this time between now and then to at least grow the channel a little bit. And it's not easy. It's a lot of work, to be honest. But then, why not? Why not give it a try? You know, everything good comes when you make or take the first step. And this is the first step I'm taking this month. And there's been some growth, which I didn't really expect, because, you know, it's been about 3 years in which I was not active. I was not active on YouTube, and I just came back. So for me, coming back was like starting from zero. But fortunately, I already had about 1,300 subscribers. No, not really. It was about 1,180 subscribers. And right now, I have 1,361 subscribers. So that's a win. Because now you see, those are subscribers that I didn't really go out to tell them to subscribe to my channel. These are people that have related to my content, and most of them were also from Maro's page because of the shout out he gave me, and I appreciate that. Maro's family, welcome to my family as well. We're one big family now. And so that growth has really motivated me. Nowadays I've been posting about every day, and sometimes even 2 posts per day or 2 videos per day. And I can see the views, the cumulative views going up. My goal is to just monetize the channel for now, because there's a timeline. In YouTube, there's a timeline for about 1 year. You're given 1 year within which you need to have gotten 4,000 watch hours. I already have the 1,000 subscribers, but now I need 4,000 watch hours. And that's why let me chat here a little bit. That's why I want to put in more effort these ones before we start getting busy again in the shamba, because we're about to harvest maize. For those of you in Kenya, Walter, Jay, and anyone else watching from Kenya, start placing your orders. We're going to be having lots and lots of maize God willing, because we into large scale maize farming. And trust me, when that period comes for harvesting, it's going to be really hectic to get any free time to spare. But then I'm thinking I love to share some of the experiences that we go through while harvesting with you here. Take you along the journey. I'll take you along the journey, and you get to see what it takes for the farmer to get the maize to your table. Right now in Kenya, we're all about the price of flour, maize flour. Unga is one of the commodities that every household in Kenya has. You need to have an unga meal, also called ugali, every day, maybe during lunchtime or dinner for some cultures like Luya and Kisii and Luo. But for other cultures, maybe once in a week, twice in a week, 3 times in a week, whichever the amount of time you prefer. But bottom line is we all need us some maize. So when that time comes, place your orders. You can even start placing your orders right now. I don't know about the price, because we'll go with the demand and the supply. That's how maize productivity or maize prices are determined. Unfortunately, they're not standard. So when that time comes, I'm going to let you know, because I intend to share that journey here on YouTube. So help me God, because it's really hectic, really hectic. You should get a glimpse of it. If you've never done large-scale maize farming, just take it from me that it's really, really hectic. So that's me, that's Lynn Afros, a bit about me. If you have any questions for me, I love to answer. Jay, sorry about your poor network. So sorry about your poor network. Would have loved to have you in the live. Walter, I can see you back in the house. Thank you. And you're saying I'm coming this December 2023. Welcome, welcome. It's already December, but when are you coming? It's almost mid-December. It's actually mid-December. So when were you thinking of coming? tuchinje kuku, tuweke kuku tayari. Walter Jogoo, when are you coming? Tuweke jogoo tayari, Walter. December is almost over. And of course the festivities are beginning. Merry festivities to every one of you out there. It's December. I know in Kenya, or in the village at least, we do not really take it so seriously. I can tell you for free that there's no one that's decorating for Christmas around here. Maybe in the towns, like in Migori town, a few. I was in Migori town, but just a few. I only saw a few shops that are trying to decorate for Christmas. But in the village, we just roll. We are waiting for Christmas. We are waiting for Christmas so that we can eat yummy foods. Christmas for us in the village is a time to eat yummy foods. Everyone will be cooking mandazi. Even if we've been eating mandazi all through the year, the mandazi for Christmas Day is very special. So you need to have a basket full of mandazi and chapati. Easy Cook with Jay is saying yes, it was fine. I ran into Lake Victoria by surprise. Oh wow. Lake Victoria is it Kindu Bay? I thought you were in Kindu Bay. How was the experience for you, Jay? Did you swim? Did you fish? Or you might be having fish stew right now. December holidays are here, as we're saying. Let me know what you're doing to prepare for the Christmas mood. Walter, have you decorated your house? Do you have a Christmas tree up already? Because for me, okay, it's not been, maybe I'll do it for my kids, make it a routine for them to decorate a Christmas tree every December. For some people, I was seeing some people online decorating their houses for Christmas as early as mid-November. It's been almost a month. They have been in the Christmas mood for almost a month now. It's a nice thing to do, only that now the village or the culture in which I was raised in does not really value that. Jay, if you do that, I'll be really grateful. You're saying I must sit down to view your vlogs for today. Yes, I have two. Today I posted two. I'm really working hard. Now, you see, the main thing that makes YouTube really hard is when you think about what all those people that know about you are going to say when they see the vlogs you create. But it's a journey. You have to start from somewhere. So when you start, of course, I've seen people that once they're monetized and listed some of the videos they did earlier, because it's everything. When you start anything, of course, there are going to be ups and downs. But maybe, just maybe, one of these days we're going to have a viral video. But then again, right now we're just doing it for fun. So it makes it easier. When you're just creating content for fun, when you're just living your life and you feel like, okay, this could be good content. When you're going to pick passion fruits, and then you're like, okay, this could be good content. Because some people don't even have that luxury in their places. So maybe you feel like Sharing could be caring. And when you're sharing to care, you might get paid while at it, because this is a side hustle for sure. Maybe later it might become a more serious hustle, but for now we're just having fun. We're going with the flow, because if you take it too serious, hey, it can disappoint. YouTube can disappoint, and then when that happens, you will see us going missing in action. Mia, we'll go Mia. So now, that is it about me and my YouTube videos. Maybe some of you have been looking at them and you are like, what's this girl up to? I'm just sharing my experiences raw as they are, because now they're not too edited, so you just edit to enhance the flow. But now that's real life here in the villages. I know most of you people know that's how we do it in the village. But again, village life has really changed for most people. The traditional, authentic village life is almost non-existent in most villages right now. Like in my case, I wouldn't really say that I feel the village vibes so much. But then again, a lot is different when you compare to the city life or town life, or when you compare it to other regions in the world. And you see, YouTube allows you to have viewership from across the globe. So it's amazing. For example, because I was doing a video about brown ugali. Brown ugali, if you're from Kisii, you know we love brown ugali during festivities. That's the type of ugali you preserve for your visitors, male visitors, for example, with chinsaga that are not fried, the bitter vegetables, and then you do meat, maybe goat meat, and your visitors will have a field day. They'll feel like you honored them. And then again, sometimes you give it to people with diabetes. It's a special meal for people with diabetes. But now I came to realize it's actually originated from India, because when I was creating that title and researching for a topic, a lot of Indian vlogs were coming up. And did you know that we have almost 20 recipes that they use with wimbi or finger millet, and they call it ragi? You can check that video out on my vlogs, called ragi. Ragi powder is the finger millet powder or flour, and they have really unique recipes from India. I might want to try some of them, and again I'm going to share. I'll share with them I'll share the videos with you here on YouTube, and you'll tell me what you think, or you'll at least learn about all these new recipes. Because for me, since I was born, the only thing I know finger millet is good for is porridge and maybe ugali. Let me know, comment here which other uses you know for finger millet. So Easy Cook with J is saying the land is becoming smaller by the day. How then is this venture viable going forward, as it's not possible for large-scale farming? It's true that now land is getting smaller by day. More people are coming in to invest in land farming or maize farming. So for me, I'll say, as the land gets smaller, the best thing we can do is to go for high value crops. For example, if you go for let's say fruit farming or horticulture, then it's going to be easy for you to get high value from a small size of land. So that's one of the solutions. But then again, I don't think it's going to take some time before large scale farming becomes less viable around these areas, because you see there's still a lot of land. We have uncleared bushes around. Of course, it's also good to have lots of indigenous trees and shrubs and bushes. But now, as more people, as the demand for land is becoming more, they're going to clear more land for farming, more land for selling, more land for homesteads. And in, let's say, the next 50 years, maybe, okay, that's far-fetched. I don't know really how long that will last. But for now, it's serving us, and we'll go with the now. Yeah, hayo mengine yatajiganga baadaye. But for now, if you want to do maize farming, now the problem with Kenya is the unemployment rate is really, really low. Is it low or high? The unemployment rate is high. The employment rate is low. I know of many people that are well learned, me being one of them, and they have not been lucky to get jobs. And then again, most people are going out of the country to venture into other opportunities, which is amazing, which is really good. If you have that opportunity, if I had the opportunity to get out of Kenya right now, I'll take it both hands. I will take it by both hands, because of course if it's going to pay you, if your papers are going to pay you, then why not? Like for example, I have my undergraduate, I have my master's, but now you see, and I even have my PGDE. PGDE is what you do when it's like a postgraduate diploma in education. So I went for that as a shortcut to get employment, because now you feel like that is going to be a better opportunity for you in Kenya, at least, because I did microbiology in undergraduate, and boy, oh boy, have I tarmacked. And then later I felt like, okay, no more tarmacking. Let's take the bull by its horns and get this thing called life rolling, because life is moving by and you can't now just stay and wait for the government to give you food, to put food on your table. You got to get out there and get the food by yourself. So we out here, we're getting the food by ourselves. We're farming in large scale. And now when you get into YouTube, you don't really know the boundary of what you want to share, how much you want to share, how much you want to tell people. But now the thing is, with farming, you need a market. And the market could be right here on YouTube. Once you get your farm produce, of course you want to sell it. And who else do you sell it to? It's these same people that are now viewing you, or on social media. Social media marketing is becoming bigger by the day. And so this is a good platform to get some of those produce out there. So if you're interested in maize, hit me up in large scale. We want to feed the nation one bag at a time, 1 acre at a time. And then again, that's how you get now capital for your other ventures. If you want to venture into something else, that's a good opportunity. Let me know in the comments if you've set up any type of business, how it's working for you. It's not easy. It's not easy. Getting employed is easier for some people, because at least you just relax and wait for your salary, whether you are sick and you didn't attend or not. Okay, at least if you're in a stable employment status, because I know of people that are employed by, let's say, okay, let's not mention anyone. No, we do not want to stereotype, but you might be employed in a private sector, and it's really tough. You do not have freedom to express yourself, freedom to take off days, because you need to go get something done at home. or you need to attend an event. So if that happens, then employment does not really solve your problems. But if you're in a stable employment, that is the best way to go. If you're not, the second best thing to do is to get that employment yourself. Become self-employed. Now I'm going on and on and on. Tell me something. Ask me something. Let me know what you need to know about this lean afros girl right here. Sorry about the network issues. So sorry about the network issues. But we're now back on. We're live back once again. So sorry about the network issues. I love to hear what you have to say. If you're watching, let me know what you have to say. Keep the conversation going kindly. So now I'm requesting you, if you're here watching, that if you go back to my videos and you play them back to back, I have a whole 73 videos online. Now if you play them, you don't even have to be there. If you're in an office and you have Wi-Fi, you can just keep playing them. And then you know what? I'm going to gain those watch hours because I really want to get those 4,000 hours this time. And it should be within the year. And right now we have around 200 watch hours. You know, the 200 watch hours were gained in 2 weeks. Don't we deserve a clap? In 2 weeks, we've had 200 watch hours. So if you were to calculate by 52 weeks, a year has 52 weeks, right? So 52 weeks times 200 hours per week, that will be what? 10,000 hours. Am I calculating it right? 52 by 200. Yes, I think it's 10,000 hours. So if we keep up this rate, then it means we're going to need only a few months and then we're going to be monetized. Now, good people, if you go there and watch, keep watching. Watch and watch. And then I'll get monetized. See, I'll be grateful. And after that now, itakuwa ni mimi na YouTube. There's a lot that goes into posting. And like in Facebook where you just post and you don't mind who watches. Even if you have a few likes, it's okay. Now here we're chasing the bag. And now if we're chasing the bag, of course we want the efforts to give us fruits. That's why likes matter. Like if you're watching this video, it's good to like it. It matters to the YouTube algorithm because now it's going to feel like, okay, people like this kind of videos. And then again, you can comment and let me know what you think. Maybe you correct me, maybe you commend me, maybe you suggest something. I love to hear your feedback on everything concerning that. And also, the most significant thing right here is to watch all the videos that I post. And if not for the views, at least for the watch hours, especially for the watch hours. Because if you watch till the end, if I post a video that's like now, this live is 40 minutes long, and 10 of you watch, 10 by 40 is 400 minutes long. So I've gained a few more hours towards my 4,000 goal. I'll be really grateful. And we shall celebrate right here with you when that happens. But I really hope I'll keep posting after December, because this month has been less hectic for me. It has allowed me to create content. Maybe I'll create more and keep posting even in January. January is going to be tough. It's going to be tough. If I get a chance, I'm going to show you how tough it is to get into the shamba and harvest. Hey, just thinking about it makes me already tired. You do not have a minute. Sometimes you don't even get to eat because you have your maize produce right there, or whichever produce you're doing when you're harvesting, and you need to get it to a safe place as soon as possible. And woe unto you if you're going to do it during the rainy season. Like right now, it's really been raining, like throughout December, because we usually harvest during December. Let me tell you a story. Last year, we wanted to harvest at a time like this. This is the 15th. Yes, it was this week, the week before Christmas. And then we were like, okay, maize takes like 2 days and then it's dry and you'll keep it in the house and the festivities will start. Joke on us. It started raining immediately after we had harvested. And you know, we were drying that maize every day. Now what happens, for those that have not harvested in bulk, when you harvest in bulk and you do not air dry them enough, you have aflatoxins developing. And because we harvest in bulk, we usually take to the cereals, not cereals really, but the millers. The millers are our customers. So what happens is they check. They have some tool that they use to check the aflatoxin levels and the moisture content. So now you do not want to have aflatoxins. And even if they were not going to check, of course, aflatoxins are not good for your health. They're not good for the health of the consumers of your produce. So you need to keep them as low as possible. Now we were in a dilemma on what to do because it was raining from morning till evening. When it's raining from morning till evening and you do not have anything to worry about, then you're good. But now you have maize. We had to now try and air dry it in the house. And you know, it starts to smell like alcohol because it's like starting to get alcohol content, like it's starting to ferment because of the moisture levels being high. When you get it from the farm and then you shell it, the moisture content is really high. So what do you do if it's raining throughout the day? You're in trouble, obviously. And then remember, you harvested in bulk, so you need people to take the maize out into the sun and back into the house, because if you leave it outside and it's raining, then it's going to get worse. Even the little moisture content that has evaporated is going to now come back, and your maize will turn color and become like mahindi mekangwa. You know, the dry maize, when you fry, not really fry, kukaanga, you just toss on your pan the dry maize. That's something we used to do when we were little kids and you did not have the fresh maize to roast. Now you roast the dry maize. That's what was happening now. That's what happens if you do not dry your maize well. So obviously you're not going to get a market. And because you're not going to get a market, then you're going to go at a loss, and you need that capital to get back into your farming venture. It was a tough one. So as I was telling you the story, we harvested during this month. We had all these events lined up for Christmas festivals. We even were supposed to travel, but shock on us. The maize took like 3 weeks to dry. So the week before Christmas, the Christmas week, the week after Christmas, and it was drying at around 5th of January. That was from about December 15th, you can imagine, up to 5th of January. We had maize that we were like babysitting. Now it was our other baby. It was tough. It was tough. So now we took a chill pill. We're waiting for the rains to subdue, and also the rains now make the maize not to dry faster from the shamba. So that's another factor. So we're waiting for the maize to dry, and then we now start the harvesting period. I think when you get into maize farming, the toughest thing, the toughest phase of the farming is the harvesting period, in my experience. I don't know about you. You can let us know if you've ever done this. The harvesting period is really, really tough. So that's why I'm saying that in this month of December, I'm sure I'm going to upload all through. But come January, so help us God. If I get the chance, maybe I'll be updating you so that you now see firsthand what I'm talking about, and let me know if you can do this. And for people like Walter, if you're around and you want to see that for yourself, come around, and then we'll do it here live. Okay, it's been 47 minutes of talking with you. I've had a nice time. I hope you find this interesting, because I am finding it interesting. I'll be doing more lives going forward to connect with you and get to know you as you get to know me. I hope for more interactions from you going forward. Thank you so much for coming to my live. It's my first one. Might be a bit awkward, but I've loved it. I've loved every bit of it. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know which kind of videos you think will be interesting from the village, and I'll be looking into them. So I'm now going to say a good night to you. Thank you for watching this far, and I'll see you in the next one. Please go and subscribe if you've not subscribed to Lynn Afros. Also, watch my videos up to the end. I'll be uploading more and more. I'll be more consistent going forward. Please watch till the end, and maybe we're going to get monetized by the end of December. Who is God? If one video goes viral like this, hey, we're going to get monetized. So that will be interesting to see. I'm going to chill here and see what this YouTube space has to offer. Now, because of technology, I'm glad I already have this channel, because I feel like in future our children might want to get into this channel, and it's going to be even harder. Well, some people are making good cash out of it. Initially, you only needed to get like 10,000 views within 1 year, and I think still 1,000 subscribers, or just the views, I'm not sure. And then you're monetized. But right now, before I took a break, I already had 30,000 views. So if that was the time I was creating this account, then I would have been already monetized. But now you see that they want like 1,000 subscribers, which is not easy to get. You know how you get to beg literally people to subscribe to your channel, and then you get 1,000 of them. But again, they have to watch for 4,000 watch hours. And besides that, again, now there's another alternative which is supposed to be a shortcut, but it's really not a shortcut, because it should be either 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, or 1,000 subscribers and 10 million views on shorts. You know, the shorts on YouTube, the videos that are less than 1 minute, 1 minute and less. You need 10 million of those. Now, if you're a celeb already, or if you're known for some reason, that's easy to get. But if you're a person whose circle is really small, unknown by other people, unless you do something really crazy, it's quite hard also to get the 10 million views on shorts. But I've seen a shortcut, a shortcut that people are using, but hey, because of dignity, that's really not something that will interest me. Because like if you decide to do nudes, you do videos without caring who is watching, then they're going to explode. They're going to explode. They're going to get them views if you go nude. Or you do some crazy things that viewers are going to like either really love or really get surprised and come to watch. But also, you got to keep your dignity, because you're already the person you are. If you're that kind of person, if that's easy for you to do, it's easy. For example, if I were to do a river bath, if I were to go do a river bath right now, chances are I could get monetized in a month, because the views that river baths are getting are crazy. But now if you think of a river bath and you have a family that might be watching, and you also have your morals and principles, then it's an ish. You get your doubts, and for that you it's hard for you to do this if that's not you. But maybe I'll go do the river bath in a decent way, because you don't have to be nude, especially in a video. If you're going to do such kind of videos, you don't have to be nude. But again, okay, those are the shortcuts. Not easy. They're not easy at all, but there are shortcuts. And for some people, they even do that river bath and they get nude and exposed and still nothing. I guess somehow in YouTube, you've got to just thank your lucky stars. If you're that person who's often lucky, you should come try this. And by the way, you can do YouTube even if you employed as a side hustle. You just share snippets of your life, maybe 3 times a week or 2 or once, whichever you prefer, because it's a good marketing space for people with businesses. You get word out there, and you never know who's watching. And because you never know who's watching, I hope one of the people watching this video are going to give me an order of 100 bags of maize sometime soon, or 1 or 2 or 3 or 20 or 40 or 100 or all of them, because we not know already how many bags we're going to harvest. Or maybe they're watching and you have a miller, so you're going to tell me to deliver. You give me an order and I'll deliver. Or a school, and you're going to give me a tender for the maize farming. Maize farming is really profitable, and if you're out there and you're interested, hit me up and let's see if we can do this together, or maybe I can connect you to land or something, or give you a few tips here and there about what I've learned so far about maize farming. Thank you so much for watching. It's been 55 minutes of your time. I do not take it for granted. I hope next time you keep commenting, you like, and you share the live or the videos that I post. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Much love from me to you. Bye and have a lovely night.